92.5.
All right, we're sitting with Major Ed this morning, who we briefly met last night at Brantley Gilbert's house. And good morning. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Well, thank you so much. And to everyone there in Philadelphia and across the country, God bless the United States of America.
Thank you, sir. And thank you for your service.
Thank you so much. Yes.
So before we get into all the great things that you do, I want to talk a little bit about last night because that was pretty crazy at Brantley's house, right?
Well, it was. And you know what? Who gets to do that?
I
mean,
know.
it's like incredible. And this is what this country was built upon, for us to have the freedom to fellowship, to meet new people, just like I met all of you, and just to say thank you to those that not only are in the country music industry, but that make a difference. And then we got to shoot some guns, too. Isn't that
You're
great?
probably used to that, though.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
For the rest of
I
us.
actually like the smell of gunpowder. So
I don't know if anyone realized that how close, though, the guns were to the bar, which was a little nerve-wracking at times when I needed a drink and there were people with guns in the way, you know.
No, that's right. Yeah, we had to go around them, right?
Where are you going? Well, first of all, I want to talk about you. You're the Senior Vice President for Folds of Honor.
Yes.
And this is the big charity. Explain the charity a little bit.
Well, Folds of Honor Foundation was started by Major Dan Rooney, who's an F-16 fighter pilot, 3 tours in Iraq. And then, of course, I'm basically his co-founder and his wingman on this mission. To date, we've awarded over 5,500 scholarships. We're on pace to raise $40 million. And with Brantley Gilbert and these record sales and everything that is going on with this activation with Big Machine Records, I got to tell you, they do it right. And all of this media tour that we're doing is incredible because what we're not only doing is raising awareness, but we're also elevating the brand of what he's all about as far as taking care of those that take care of our freedom. And I think that's just a great cause marketing platform for everyone out there to know that, you know what, our country music artists really care about our military.
They sure do. Yeah. I'm looking at your shirt right now.
Yes.
And the medal on there. Explain that.
Well, this is a Purple Heart, and I wear it proudly. Of course, George Washington sits in my heart, the founder of this great nation, someone who fought for us to have the liberty to have the greatest nation in the world. And you know what? I don't take that for granted. I wear it on my chest proudly. All my shirts are tagged like that now. My wife's like, do you have another shirt you can wear? But you know what? But this doesn't mean, this means a lot to me. What really I care about is those families, and I care about my family because after you hit a roadside bomb and you lose your leg, you lose an identity, and I gained another identity, and that other identity was that what am I going to do purposeful for someone else? And I always did it under the brand of God, country, family, and that's the way I'm going to look at my new life. And certainly people like you are supporting me in that walk. And we didn't take care of our Vietnam veterans, and so the mistakes made on them will not be made on us.
Absolutely. I think that it's amazing all that you're doing and all that you've done. So talk to us about how this has changed you. We hear so many tragic stories of our military men and women and when they come back and all of the psychological issues that they have and physical issues, and that can really wear on you. But you have built your tragedy into something pretty amazing, and you're helping others. How did you do that?
Well, thank you for asking that. I got to tell you that it was my mom who said, you know what, you could sit there in that bed and grieve, or you can get up and succeed. And my mom was very impactful in my life at that particular time. And it was also General Peter Pace, the former Joint Chiefs, who told me, you know what, Major, you didn't lose that leg. What you did is you sacrificed it for your country. And that's the banner that I wake up to every day when I know that my freedom is all I have in this country, and we provide that as service rendered. And so how great it is that I live in a nation where I can look at you all and say, you know what, together we're going to make a difference. And and to me, you know what, I hit a roadside bomb. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. But you know what, it changed me because psychologically I came back a changed man, but I also came back as a driven man. And I think that that's what we're all about. But it's also about not leaving anyone behind on the field of battle, and to include their families.
Absolutely, and I think oftentimes that gets overlooked. Thank you for all that you're doing.
Okay.
Folds of Honor is an amazing organization. Thanks so much for helping out with that, and it's pretty neat that Brantley is doing the ride up to Arlington, which is really going to bring a lot more attention to this, isn't it?
That's right, and you know what? The Brantley Gilbert and all his fans go out and support what he's doing because he's supporting the men and women in uniform. God bless the United States of America. Hoorah!
Hoorah!
Thank you, Major Ed.
Are you ready?
I'm on Brantley Gilbert's tour bus.